Today we are going to Texas, talking about a Rangers ball club that is looking to rebound, if you will, off of a mediocre 2024. After winning the World Series in 2023, we thought this team, wow, they might just be the next best team in Texas. Last year the Astros made the postseason and the Rangers did not. The Rangers looking to get back into the postseason. Top of the division, of course, they came down in 23, neck and neck with the Astros. They lost the division and made it as a wild card, and of course went on that run. The Rangers are going to be looking to win the division title in 2025, and I think this team is primed to do so. Now, I did a video recently about the Mets, and it's going to be a similar story to the Mets, really, I believe, when it comes to the Rangers. When I look at this ball club, a powerhouse lineup, arguably better than the Mets lineup, arguably. As far as the American League goes, this is one of the top premier teams in the American League, without a doubt, at least on paper. Entering the season, kind of were that last year, and they just kind of fell flat on their face. World Series hangover, whatever it was. But this team has a very good lineup with the addition of Jock Peterson and there, Jake Berger. Some very good additions, a lot of pop in the lineup for sure. Let's slug their way to wins, no doubt about that. Rangers lineup I really do like a lot. One of the best in the American League, if not the best. We could have that discussion. When it comes to the Rangers' flaw, their number one concern for me heading into the 2025 season, it's going to be starting pitching. And once again, we're having this conversation where a starting pitching rotation may not look as good as their offense. And so what do you guys think about that? Is there a change in the game, a change in the guard, if you will, when it comes to starting pitching? Is there not as many elite starting pitchers, or did the Dodgers just sign them all? Of course, you can't just have 4 aces like the Dodgers do. But when I look at this Rangers ball club, at their starting 5 rotation, Nathan Eovaldi is going to be your ace, and Nathan Eovaldi at this point in time, do you still want to rely on Eovaldi to lead you to the promised land? Of course, I know he's a big game pitcher. We know that. We understand that. In October, I have no doubt that Eovaldi will be elite. But through a 162 game regular season, can Nathan Eovaldi be your guy? That's what is projected. So I'm not sure who the opening day starter is for the Rangers, if it's been announced yet. But Eovaldi is projected to be the number 1. I have concerns. Of course, we'll just go over to Jacob deGrom now, who they signed to be their ace for the future, or for the now, I guess. But of course, Tommy John and all that last year, missed most of last season, came back at the very tail end. And in 2023, he barely pitched at the beginning of it before he got out with Tommy John. So it'll be interesting to see how Jacob deGrom looks for a full season. Of course, deGrom is a guy that has had injury concerns throughout his career, going back to New York. And so in Texas now, can he just pitch a full season? That's going to be what I'm looking for when it comes to Jacob deGrom. Can he put together a full season of not getting back on the injured list? Maybe he takes a couple weeks off of vacation, but I want to see deGrom make 27, 28 starts at minimum in 2025. And the Rangers, I believe they're going to really need Jacob deGrom to do that if they want to contend, because you just cannot have these other guys. And I know that the Rangers have some good young pitching. Kumar Rocker comes to mind. On paper right now, going into the season, the Rangers pitching staff looks kind of iffy for me. So deGrom is going to be a really key factor, I think, for the Rangers in 2025. Then you have John Gray and Molly. Those guys are 4 or 5 starters at best, and some of these guys are going to be your 3 starters, so that's a little bit concerning for me. You have Cody Bradford. He could take a big step up. You just never know. That's kind of a wild card for me when it comes to Bradford. Rangers, I know they're going to have really good offense night in, night out. They're going to be a fun offense to watch, no doubt about that. Their starting pitching concerns me. The bullpen, again, with the bullpens, you just never know going in year to year how these bullpens are going to react and perform on the field. So we'll see what the Rangers bullpen does. Historically, over the last couple seasons, not very good bullpen. They're in a division with the Astros, so the Astros seemingly seem to be declining. They seem to be declining. And so now is the time for the Rangers to take the throne and step up to the plate and win that division. It is certainly right there. The Mariners have no interest in getting better. The Angels, we know what the Angels are, and the A's, they're trying to find a home. So really, this is the Rangers division to lose, in my opinion. You guys let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Is the AL West the Rangers division to lose? That's kind of how I look at it entering 2025.